Let's all collectively like comments on her post to show her that we don't care.
Oh my God. This is a book. You know what? This is what most minstrel shows look like back in the day. And yes, I had to point out that I have beautiful black skin and not just beautiful skin. I see you see me, that's why I like to see no short and positive. Yo, I'm an unmisbeating man, and now for sure, and we're about to watch this video by iNabber called JoJo Siwa just ended her career over this TikTok trend. I don't think so. No. If people can come back from racism, pedophilia, and this, that, and the third, like human trafficking and shit, and not be federally charged, and is an online personality, and not just, you know, a regular walk. Even regular people get away with shit like domestic violence. So I doubt it. And even if it seems like it's over, okay, she'll be back in a month, 2 months, 2 weeks. You see how fast that white lady that was talking about gorillas graduating in 10 mongoose on a podcast and shit. I'm sick of the white people doing white people shit and getting away with it. It's annoying and odd, but you know, I'm just gonna sit here with my small platform. That's the plan. Watch the shit me up. Lightweight. I have so many software issues with OBS. I need to find some new shit.
So in a weird turn of events, JoJo Siwa's career has been ended by, honestly, one of the funniest TikTok trends I think I have ever seen.
Again, I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
Hello everybody, my name is Fraser, and today, once again, we're speaking about JoJo Siwa. Because yeah, 2023 has certainly been a year for JoJo Siwa. She has been in the media for a multitude of reasons, such as obviously her big rebrand that everybody knows about.
Dream guest on my podcast?
Her allegedly stealing songs.
So you know what? My voice is so warm right now, I wonder if I could do Trader. You are still
being exposed in the Siwa Dance Pop Revolution scandal, and honestly, just so much more. It feels like now whenever you see JoJo Siwa in the media, you just kind of think to yourself, really? That was.
I don't think this because I don't see her in the media. I got recommended this video because I react to this nigga. I promise you, I do not see JoJo Siwa propaganda.
Still doing this in December 2024. And the worst part is if you're watching this in 2025 or god even 2026 if we're still here, you're probably seeing the exact same thing. JoJo Siwa is just absolutely addicted to controversy, and there is a reason for that we will get into in this video, and it all basically does culminate from what we're actually going to be speaking about today. Because yes, JoJo's career recently has seemingly come to somewhat of an end. And it all starts with this TikTok user called Anita, where they posted a TikTok which says, "Bruh, imagine if we all just started ignoring celebrities. Like, how hilarious would it be if they posted and got like 13 likes?
In a utopia-like society, this would be a dream. Realistically, it's never happening. If Kanye can be anti-Semitic and still get votes, I'm positive nobody, a vast majority in that nobody, is going to ignore celebrities. I'm going to continue to only follow like YouTubers and shit on social media, but be a celebrity, girl, I wouldn't even clock into a live.
Now honestly, this is a concept that I've wondered since I was a child. The mere concept that somebody has popularity based on numbers or bank account amounts. I've always thought to myself, at the end of the day, you could have 50, 500 million followers, but realistically, when it comes down to it, you are just a dude. Like, regardless of what you think about Mr. Beast, for example, this
just
was a
another
man who
nigga.
seemingly was
She's just another bitch, like.
untouchable. He had has 300 million subscribers.
I never thought
He's
that.
Somebody who you
I'm not
really thought
fazed.
could never be touched.
No.
But this year has really shown to us that, well, you are at the end of the day just a dude.
Look what they did to Michael Jackson. I'm sorry, iNabber. I'm just not agreeing with most of this commentary. If you think this, you have to be a minor. Nobody who's of age with a stable mindset and not slow is thinking these things about these people.
I'm sorry, they're just not.
Absolutely goes for JoJo Siwa, who has become a bit of a victim. Or when I say a victim, like it's a bad thing, but like she has become the prime target of this
Karma's a
TikTok.
bitch.
Because yes, people saw
should've
it,
known
and it leads
better.
us to this infamous comment right here from OK.
I heard a snippet. It didn't even sound that bad. People are doing too much.
Let's choose JoJo Siwa. And honestly, when somebody DM'd me about this, I saw what they were saying. Oh, JoJo Siwa is being ignored on social media. And I thought to myself, I'm not that really interested in it. It's just a little trend. What's there to really say? But no, I then started to do a bit of research and look into this. And this is honestly one of the biggest online bits that I think I have ever seen. There is a group collective right now making it their mission to show JoJo Siwa that, well,
again, I'm not fazed by this because the skinny legend thing with that lady from Austin and Alley that came and went. This shit comes in waves. None of this is fucking real. None of this is real. Don't be fazed by the internet.
they just don't care about her anymore.
Girl,
look,
did they ever?
JoJo gets around 5 to 7 million views at TikTok. It's pretty standard practice at the end of the day, and yes, there is a part of me that does wish that maybe it was standard practice for me to get 5 to 7 million views a video, but it's not even 10% of that. But we can put that to a side. JoJo Siwa, obviously, bit of a celebrity. Well, actually is a celebrity, a C-D-list celebrity, be it that, but admittedly, she is in the Hollywood sphere, and that is really only proven by the fact that her recent TikToks have gotten, well, 27 million views, 15 million views. It kind of seems that things are on the up for JoJo. And I know that this video is titled, "This is basically the ending of JoJo's career because of this insane TikTok trend," but just let me land. I feel like
get to it, because I'm not convinced.
A 47-year-old
all.
man trying to masquerade as a 17. Look, that sounds weird. That sounds like what an actual YouTuber does. I'm not James. Let's move on. Let me just explain.
I'm here for it. You know what? First it was Adam. He was doing a get ready with me video. I'm serious about watching this man. I watched this nigga, okay? Whether it's in the background or not, this nigga, I'm sad for Adam's videos. I am sad. Okay. But the digs at James, he was like, back when I was 16 or 17, watch out, James. I'm here for the 2024 James Charles slander. More of it. I would love to see more of it. Yes.
Myself. Because yes, this TikTok here, it does have 15 million views, but it also has 20,000 likes. And look, I know you're gonna say, Fraser, this video that you've just uploaded doesn't have 27,000. Look, just like this video and subscribe. For the love of God, I just want 1.1 million subs, please. But 20,000 likes from a video with 15 million views, in the grand scheme of things, allow me to put my social media guru hat on, it doesn't really look too good.
Can I get 10 likes and 100 views? Can I get that? That's too much. That's asking for too much.
Because that is in fact a 0.13% conversion rate. And look, I know I'm sounding like a bit of a nerd right now, somebody that is chronically online. I don't deny it. I am actually a sick and ill individual, as are you and everyone else you love. But,
and this is a big but,
0.13% conversion rate in the grand scheme of social media, 15 million views, and only 20,000 likes, it shows to us something is going on here. But then you go to the comments section, and you can see that the comments have around 10 times the likes of the actual video likes. This comment right here has 200,000 likes. It is
200,000 likes. Okay, let me stop. Maybe this is working. Maybe
ratio Geddon, and it all stems from that.
Maybe it's
TikTok
working.
Basically stating that we need to ignore celebrities because it would simply be really funny. And as you can see from the comment,
I'm not
says,
humored though.
POV, you saw the video about ignoring JoJo Siwa.
Can we
But my
give
friends, this isn't like a one-off little thing of, oh, it would be really funny to do that, and then people do it once. No, this has been going on for like over a week now, and it is clearly affecting JoJo Siwa but also other celebrities out there. Like, seriously, look at this. When I say this ratio getting, my friends, it is ridiculous. Because JoJo has 45 million followers. That is too many followers. Can like a portion.
Gay pop? What the fuck is gay pop? The closest I can think to gay pop is ballroom, but that's gay pop? Girl.
It's too many followers. Subscribe to me, please. And to get that ratioed in the comment section with that amount of followers, it really is the indication that things in the terms of the JoJo Siwa universe are not exactly going too well. I mean, this is the supposedly quote-unquote gay pop revolutionary celebrity that's going to take us into
Madonna?
the next world of star fame and fortune. JoJo was meant to lead us into better times. I mean, I was going to vote for her in 2040. Team Siwa for life. And if you're wondering why 2040, well, JoJo is 21 years old. I added 14 years onto that because you need to be 35 to run for the US president, and that would make it 2038, and the next election cycle after that would be 2040, and I've just realized that in 14 years it's going to be 2038. We're all really old. And we probably shouldn't be speaking about these things. But because we've got nothing better to do...
And I promise you, in 14 years, I do not think we will be talking about the same celebrities we are talking about now. Maybe Nicki Minaj, but...
keep on going into these comments because it just keeps on getting worse and worse. As you can see here, someone commented, "So we all checking it worked? 90,000 likes. Did we all come from that video? 94,000 likes. We're all supposed to be ignoring, guys. 22,000 likes." But it doesn't end there. This whole bit that people are participating
That's crazy. 22,000 individual people.
It's becoming like the most viral trend on TikTok right now, and it genuinely is fascinating, and we will get into all of the reasons to why it's fascinating in a minute. But I just want to keep on going through all of the ratioing here because it is insane to witness. I know that I sound like a boomer that's just picked up a phone for the first time, and there's a lot of people on my phone. Yeah, I am quite amazed by this, alright? Because look, this has 27 million views, and in the TikTok, she is speaking about some fairly interesting things, you know? She's facing legal issues currently for breaching an NDA. That's something that I would see and actually make a video on, because I'd be like, oh, JoJo's in more controversy. There's a lot going on here, and in
I want some fries.
Where she's been exposed for so many terrible things, it's only getting worse. But no, because people just, well, to summarize it, they don't care anymore. Because this TikTok got 53,000 likes, and yeah, that's
I never cared. I still have yet to hear Karma, and I still have yet to hear her new song. I was lost then, I'm lost now. It all depends on the person. I chose not to devote my time into this bullshit. The bullshit is blowing over. Oh look, I'm happy.
Decent amount. Again, it's probably more likes than this video is going to get. I ain't claiming to be an A-list Hollywood celebrity that's releasing stolen music, alleged stolen music every week, but 53,000 likes in the scheme of 20 plus million views is obviously not good. To be a mathematician again, that's a conversion rate of 0.18%. And this kind of will lead us more into the conversation of why this really matters in the grand scheme of JoJo's career. But for one, obviously, brands will see that conversion rate and they will know that something is a muck. And I don't say a muck lightly. Because look at the comment sections. It is the great ratioing of 2024. I genuinely haven't seen a ratio session like this since like when Shane Dawson said he didn't spaff on his cat. I mean, I'm being dead serious. This has weirdly become one of the biggest, if not the biggest trend on TikTok in the last year. Seriously, every single TikTok is randomly
I'm not really on TikTok. That's a platform I can say I'm really not on. Twitter, sure. Instagram, But TikTok, I should tap back in, but it's flooded with Palestine content. So whenever I'm on it, that's what I see. I don't see anything else besides that. I don't know what's trending and what's not.
getting 10+ million views just because people are coming to JoJo's TikTok.
Maybe that's why I haven't blown up yet, because I'm not hopping on waves. I don't have the energy to do that. Like, just fuck with me if you fuck with me. That's it. Like, fuck. All this extra.
Is she being
fuck.
ratioed? Is she being ignored? The original TikTok that started this has, I believe, around 40 million views and like 9 million likes. And it really is just showing to us that people don't care about Hollywood celebrities as much as they did 20 years ago. In fact, I'm going to go out and say Hollywood culture is dying. Guys, stick to the plan. 535,000 likes.
Yeah.
You've got to really think about this for a second. Those likers don't come from people that just follow JoJo Siwa and they're avid fans of her, who are mad at her for a specific thing. These are individuals who do not care about JoJo Siwa to the point of where they need to click on her profile, refuse to interact with it whatsoever, just to let JoJo know that they don't care, that JoJo and other celebrities are becoming more and more irrelevant in the whole zeitgeist.
Yeah, a lot of you people are clicking into the video, giving her watch time, mind you, because the video plays in the background if you don't pause it, giving her watch time, and you're going through the comments and liking these comments. If you ask me, this is a lose-lose, because you niggas are still devoting some type of time to the idea of JoJo Siwa. Maybe not her specifically, because again, these are like not particularly hate comments, but they're in relation to JoJo. So I would argue you guys are still running up her content. Hello? Am I missing something? This is not working how you guys think it is. This is dumb. This is very dumb. Block them.
Zeitgeist of society, and God, I have become one of the influencers that say zeitgeist to sound smarter than they actually are. But on this TikTok in particular, this is the biggest ratio I have seen, and this is actually the latest TikTok. The thing is this trend has been going on at the time of recording this video for around a week.
Wow.
And usually with a trend, it peaks on like the midway point, 2 or 3 days in. But this is just progressively getting more and more popular.
I'm not fazed by it at all.
100,000+ like comments on this video, and I'm genuinely, I mean, just look at this comment. I love supporting small creators.
Girl.
Look at this cat man. I mean, even Mittens is in on it. You guys are sick, twisted individuals, and I love it. Honestly, I know a lot of people like to hate on the new generation, the TikTok generation, brain rot.
I don't. All of you niggas are slow. Y'all are still giving her content interaction. Like, you guys are pushing her even more just to prove you don't care by liking a bunch of videos saying, oh my God, the plan. Let's stick to what the fuck we said we were gonna do. Let's all collectively like comments on her post to show her that we don't care, but we care enough to tell her that we don't care about her. If y'all really didn't give a fuck about celebrities, how y'all say y'all would just block them and wash y'all hands with them and let it be that. You guys are getting hoed and fucked in the ass.
Behave yourselves. We thought this was funny in 2014. It was weird, really weird time. But we
I didn't think this MLG bullshit was funny. Smoke weed every day, and then the glasses. I thought all of this shit was dumb when I was little. It's
funny, and this new
iNabber,
generation,
please,
I genuinely
please.
think are absolutely hilarious. To do this is really funny because it shows that people are just willing to tell celebrities in this weird, unique way of, again, we just don't care about you. And it's fascinating because, as I said at the beginning of this video, this has been the year of cancellations for JoJo Siwa. This woman has been cancelled for so many different things. I mean, I literally made a massive video going over the dark truth behind JoJo Siwa, and in that video, I detail some very dark things. A big thing that I spoke about in that video was the Siwa's dark...
And she prevailed. She prevailed. You saw how long it took Shane Dawson to get caught up? I have a feeling it's going to take triple that time for JoJo. Because I just don't see it. I don't see people collectively having actual community to not genuinely give a fuck about celebrities. And you're there doing shit like this. They failed the plan. They failed step one already. Girl.
Dance Pop Revolution scandal, and I was very surprised at the fact that it really hadn't taken much of a hit on JoJo Siwa's career. Despite how damning a lot of the allegations were in that situation, it really didn't do much. JoJo Siwa was still getting more and more popular. And I think what makes this whole TikTok trend even more fascinating is I don't think the general public necessarily doesn't care about these big issues. I just think most people have got a lot going on in their day, so they can't pay attention to very big stories, and maybe some just genuinely don't care. But I think what this story is showing to us is, as I said previously, Hollywood culture is just dying. And some will say that JoJo Siwa isn't a Hollywood celebrity. I mean, she's been on Dance Moms, a very popular show in Hollywood, for years. She is going to...
I would say she's a celebrity in her own right, but she is a reality TV star, so...
world premieres. She's got big music contracts with big labels. She absolutely is everywhere. So JoJo Siwa definitely is the epitome of modern Hollywood. And this trend shows to us is that is now being rejected by the general public.
Great!
Not necessarily because of a scandal, but I think because of where we're at in society, with how connected we are all, and seeing the amount of social political issues that there are in the world and how terrible things have gotten for some people. I think people have just seen celebrities and in their own little like echo chamber, and they're thinking to themselves, this is kind of messed up that we idolize these individuals, and we're just kind of bored of it. We don't want to do that anymore. And I think it has led to things like this, of where people have made one of the funniest and weirdest protests against Hollywood that I have ever seen. And it's absolutely working, because look how look how much this person is being ratioed into absolute oblivion. And some people will say to me, well, it doesn't actually matter because JoJo is just as, if not more popular than she has ever been because of this trend. And it shows that JoJo Siwa is this big genius that knows how to play into rage bait, and that's only going to make her more popular. Well, I'm actually going to say rage bait only takes you too far. Rage bait is something that in 2024 has definitely become a big talking point, especially with things like TikTok, of where people like to do things deliberately to get people talking by angering viewers, by being absolutely ridiculous to viewers, and obviously that's going to spark up content.
But this has been a thing. FouseyTube, I would argue, was a rage bait YouTuber. And growing up, I didn't understand why nobody liked FouseyTube. I never watched his video, so I was just an ignorant, dumbass little boy. But I can see why. If you know somebody like that, tell them to get medicated.
Controversy that leads to everybody talking, and JoJo Siwa is a prime example of somebody who has participated in rage baits. But I don't think rage bait can really last
Sorry if you can hear me drinking.
in terms of relevance. I think at first, maybe for like a year, people are going to be talking about you, but the more you do outrageous things in the sake of getting attention, people are going to clock on. They're going to realize that all you really have is just getting people angry for the sake of it. No actual talent, no actual entertainment, just wanting people to talk about you because they're angry at you.
You know what? I would argue this worked for Nikocado Avocado, because once everybody saw he wasn't a fat ass bitch no more, nobody gave a fuck. You saw the decline in the views. You saw it. I see it. He's still making a fuck ton of money. I want y'all to really realize he's still making bank off you niggas. He will never be broke ever again in his life. But it's not as much as it was when he's fat, just like it's not as much as it was 20 years ago. iNabber is kind of talking it up like people don't care, you know, more than he's making it seem, right? I think I worded that pretty weird. I'm not convinced at all. Until some shit really shakes. This is all bullshit that'll blow over.
And I think this is a big example of that.
Is
At
it?
the beginning
Is
of this
it?
year, JoJo did her big rebrand, and yeah, it was wild and it was wacky.
No,
but
it wasn't.
As we went down the timeline, we just kind of discovered that, well, this is all JoJo really has. Like,
Y'all niggas are fooled. Am I maybe I have a mental disorder. Cause when I saw that shit, I was like, okay, Party City. Wow. Striking. Okay.
not really doing anything. And yes,
she
does
was
get
never doing
views from it,
anything.
but how long will this truly last? As we can see from the interaction,
I sound like a hater, but she's done way more than me. Let's make it fucking clear. She's a successful young woman. Around my age, I believe, too. Very successful, period. I could only dream. Fuck. But the facts are facts, baby. Once shit fizzles out and you're just doing bullshit, I've been caught on. Why is everybody else late to work?
it's not positive interaction. And at first that may look great, or I guess bad news is good news.
I hate this video.
The saying is, but I don't think that lasts for long.
No.
Yes, there will always be a small, minute amount of people speaking about JoJo Siwa, but I think in terms of the grand populace, most people will just move on after a while because they are just bored. They are kind of sickened by the fact that people like JoJo Siwa are popular for pretty much all the wrong reasons. Because I think it is tiring. I think it is annoying and upsetting for a lot of people out there to see that JoJo is a multi-millionaire for I don't really know what.
I'm not upset. I don't give a fuck. iNabber, you're hating. Yes, you do. She inherited this wealth off all the TV shows, off all the merch, off the social media, this and that. I know she's getting paid off Twitter. I know she's getting paid off TikTok. I know she's getting paid streaming money. Let's not act dumb. I don't even know how she got, we all know. And again, this is not going to subside anytime soon. I don't see it. I don't see it.
What, for making people angry? She's going to world premieres because she's put on some crazy wacky makeup and outfit? I think to a lot of
it's more than
people,
that.
It's just a little bit annoying and frustrating to see, and I think that leads to things like this trend that we've been discussing throughout this video of people wanting to let JoJo know and other celebrities know that they just don't care anymore and they don't want to participate in it. And I think that's only really
Still
backed
not
by
buying it.
recently JoJo reposting this TikTok here, which is basically calling JoJo a mastermind of rage bait, stating that everything she does is so calculated.
The sun.
Even her month-long disappearance from social media. And basically it just says that JoJo is this massive genius who knows how to play the minds of everyone out there. And I really don't think it is that deep, honestly. Yes, at the very beginning when JoJo rebranded, it was wild, it was wacky, everyone was talking about it, but realistically, I think we all know now that JoJo does everything that she can possibly do for attention. We know that JoJo Siwa is just a big walking drama piece at this point. Her music, it sucks. Like, I'm not even trying to be mean. It's not good, and most of it is just paid for songs who have been made by more talented artists. Everything else I can think of that JoJo does right now, I mean, what is it? It's just her walking around Disneyland being cringe, and it's people getting frustrated at, wow, this person is getting millions from this, and I think that's a little bit sickening, to be honest, given the state of the world. And I'm not trying to sound like a big...
It is, but again, Joe Biden pardoned a sexual deviant, to say the least. If that can happen, this is bullshit. This is all bullshit. I get what iNabber's trying to do here. He's trying to make it seem like some shit is actually shaking, and this is his content. I get it, but I'm not fazed. I just don't. I never cared. I stopped caring about celebrities when I was like fucking 12. Like, girl, if you want to keep it real, I stopped giving a fuck about celebrities when Beyonce got married to Jay-Z because I thought that was my woman. I was convinced. I was like, I'm gonna grow up and have baby. No. No. So karma's a bitch. Should have known better. All, however millions of you people is buying into this.
Big woke edgelord here, but I can understand why people would see people like JoJo Siwa and get very frustrated at it and almost want to...
I don't, because it's like, okay, it is what it is. It's annoying to say the least, but that's as much as it's gonna go with me. Frustrated, invigorated, angered, no. Annoyed, So, yeah, maybe I'm being nitpicky here. Maybe I should shut up.
rebel in a really funny way. Because at the end of the day, all influencers and celebrities care about in the modern day, trust me as somebody that is sadly an influencer, all we care about really in terms of our businesses is numbers, because our businesses are numbers. So by getting a lack of interaction and people publicly mocking you in the way that people have been with JoJo, that will affect JoJo in ways that I think a lot of people don't understand.
Because psychologically, not financially, she can just go to therapy, to keep it real, and if it gets that serious, pop a little perk. But again, she is still getting rich off all you niggas' attention, all you niggas liking her shit up in the comments. You're not doing what you think you're doing. You're really not. Nobody is.
Because it will show.
And I'm talking about the TikTok niggas, not iNabber.
As I mentioned earlier, that JoJo Siwa is almost a tainted brand. Because at the end of the day, JoJo is just a walking brand. And when that becomes tainted, she's not going to be able to sell as many products. She's not going to be able to market as many songs because brands aren't going to want to come near her. So yes, rage bait, it can work in a short-term period of time, but I don't think it lasts forever. I mean, look at Kim Kardashian, for example. I would argue that the Kardashians are probably the least relevant they have ever been, and that doesn't mean that they're not famous anymore. It doesn't mean that they're not talked about as much anymore, but they're not really that much of a talking point because I think a lot of people are just kind of sickened by the fact that these people are rich and famous for the sake of just being rich and famous. If you go to Kim's comment section, I said Kim's like I know her. I don't know Kim Kardashian, but if you go to her comment section right now, you can see that she is also facing the same thing that JoJo is facing. She is getting ratioed in her comment section beyond belief, and it does just show this, I guess, rebellion against Hollywood culture. People are sick of it. People are bored of it. And it is very nice to see that people are finally just thinking, oh, we don't need to interact with this. And yes, obviously, the views go up for now, but I think over time, people will actually not even check. They'll just leave JoJo Siwa, Kim Kardashian, and other celebrities in the past, and we'll move on to more productive things.
Over time, but I feel like that's in decades time. You know what? If it happens within 5 years and some shit shakes, let me shut the fuck up. But I don't see it. I don't see the vision. I don't.
Things. And by the way, I'm not saying that all celebrities are bad. I think there is just this specific genre of celebrity that is only known for controversy. Not even in the sense that they talk about controversy like some people, in the sense of they do everything just for bait. And it is just...
In a sense that...
so tiring after a while. And with people like JoJo Siwa, you have to really ask the question of when does it come into the whole lolcow status? Because JoJo is now in 2024 going into 2025 someone that is just known for doing things for
girl, I'm not reading all that,
trying to get people angry. And realistically, isn't that the textbook genre of what a lolcow is? Doing things to get people angry so everyone speaks about it, because that is what JoJo Siwa has been in 2024 and will probably be in 2025, but I don't think it will be as successful because, as we've seen, people are now vocalizing the fact that they are just very, very bored. And it doesn't just end there with JoJo Siwa, because according to this media article, people are planning to extend this ignoring trends to Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Adam Levine, and look, honestly, I don't know if these...
Adam Levine, I can see, because that's the first time I heard that name in years. Jesus, Adam Levine? I miss that things I don't see lie. Him? Wow. Sure. Beyonce, bitch. Beyonce. Fucking Beyonce. Okay.
celebrities are the same.
This is a mental illness. All of this.
Because,
What?
they seemingly
Beyonce?
contribute things to the world, like music and things. but JoJo Siwa is now one of those celebrities.
Beyonce.
Like, I'm sorry to keep on harping on it, but I just don't really know what she does outside of making people angry. You can't even say she makes music, because is her music even her music at the end of the day? Because
she puts on performances. Again, she posts on social media. She's an influencer. An influencer is a very broad term. She has TV shows. Like, this nigga iNabber, you're low-key hating. Low-key pandering. She might have ventures that we don't even know about. That's not even publicized. Did y'all think about that? The public shit she got going on, all of that might not even be her main stream of income. It's definitely a contributory factor of her income, this and this, but she could have some shit behind the scenes that nobody reports on, because again, maybe people genuinely don't give a fuck about that, or she just kept it off the fucking internet. Maybe she does other things besides the shit that's in the public eye that this nigga is just not even mentioning. I mean, he mentioned it, but he's acting like it's not happening. I'm sure she's getting paid for reruns of Dance Moms or something. She has multiple streams of income off this influencer shit, off the TV shit, off the royalties, off the performances. Multiple contributory factors to her wealth, because people care. And they won't stop caring for a while.
I don't think it is. But to kind of conclude everything here and this trend that's going viral on TikTok right now, I do think that this is almost like the beginning.
It's a trend. Key word.
Of the end for JoJo Siwa's career. I think this really does indicate to us that people are moving on, and they are vocalizing it in the funniest way possible. Because yeah, right now she's getting a bit.
I don't
more
think
views
this is
than
funny.
usual, but I think it will very much hit her ego that those views are coming from people just to let her know, hey JoJo, we really don't care anymore, and we're not falling for the bait anymore. You're not a master of rage bait like you like to present yourself as. You are just a bit boring. And right now it does just kind of feel that Hollywood is in a bit of a weird place. I don't think people trust Hollywood anymore. I don't think people trust most mainstream celebrities. And we're now in this spot of where celebrities are trying to come into the internet space of becoming influencers themselves. And it's worked for some individuals, but it's also desperately failing for a lot of other individuals out there. And right now it is very, very funny to just point and laugh at the people in Hollywood who are failing massively and are being mocked by pretty much everyone on social media. This is probably one of the most viral trends I think I've ever seen, and that makes it so much funnier.
Is that her on her shirt? You know what?
An influencer. As a YouTuber myself, I know the hardest thing to do on social media is to actually get people to interact with your posts. So the fact that people have taken their time from their day to search JoJo Siwa, Kim Kardashian, go to their page, just view it and don't do anything else, is genuinely really, really funny. Because
I would argue this video is rage bait. I would argue iNabber. My nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? This shit is not funny. This is just stupid and lame. All of you niggas are devoting your time to celebrities still to show that you don't care about them. It would make more sense if you're searching their name up to block them, but you're searching their name up, interacting with their posts, and giving them attention to show that you don't care? Am I missing something? And yeah, I'm gonna sound bitter right here, but there's shit like this going on, and you got niggas like me. Hey, I care about people. Like, I literally want to collab with a supporter and split the earnings of merch, like, for a lifetime, for however long the merch is around. But iNabber. This video was a miss. Jesus, what the fuck? What the fuck? am I genuinely missing something here? I'm lost. There's like a disconnect in my brain. Students, before you go, don't tell people how you move. Show them I fuck with you for fucking with me. Meet me back here anywhere time I be at, and I'll be here waiting for your return. Adi. What? Trying will always be good enough because I had enough will to do so.
Since we bout to close out, I do an improv. Plus that nigga stoning me cause I'm rock hard. About to get exclusive, do something to get your rocks out. And I'm telling you all of this cause it's what? Improv. Surprise, bitch. At the end of the credits, bitch. More than a name and some ambience, bitch. More than some gamma and some edits, bitch.